Good evening. This meeting is for the Board of Assessors. It is 4:15. Bob Brown couldn't make it today. So, introduce yourselves, please.
Go ahead, Nicole, you start.
Nicole Peckham.
Kelly Koska.
Liberio Soares.
Matt Lopes.
All right,
I'll make a motion to open the meeting.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, you had minutes for approval for January 11, 2023. Going to vote to
Make a
accept
motion
them.
to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have a contract for CAI Technologies for FY24 updates for the GIS digital data for the, two of you can sign it just for the upcoming year. Just a reminder to taxpayers, the forms of list for the personal property inventory, the deadline is March 1st, 2023 to get those applications to the office. Also for the income and expense for the mixed-use commercial properties, as well as the charitable organizations, March 1st is the deadline for all of those categories. The town report for 2022, I have a draft that the board can review that I had to submit prior to this in order for them to get the publication going, because I guess they've had issues in the past with delay. Basically, the format is the same, just FY 2023 data, the mention of Mr. Senarizio resigning and Mr. Brown being appointed, and how we have an open slot now for the May 2023 election to see who wants to vie for that position. Okay. Do you want to vote to accept the draft so I can just keep it as is, or you want to take a quick look at it?
Yeah.
That's
No,
fine.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Another thing I wanted to mention that has been circulating is, of course, town meeting is approaching. It's Monday, May 22nd, 2023 at 7. This is, of course, where they review the FY24 budget, as well as any type of expenditure articles. I am going to request that the Board of Assessors look at the Clause 41C guidelines. A lot of seniors are being disqualified due to income and asset. This hasn't been changed in a long time, and it is a really low threshold. So some of the changes I'm looking to possibly do and submit the article in time for March. I'll have the article prepared for the board to review. Is we're looking at maybe changing the age from 70 to 65. Not changing the credit amount, which is $500 right now, but the gross receipts to go up, as well as the whole estate to go up.
Do we have the right to
I
change
was gonna
that?
say
We
state,
do.
not to go
No,
through mass.
the commission is hereby notified that they vote, it's by
Okay.
local vote.
Oh, good.
And Nicole has some
I didn't know that.
information.
I think I have to go to the state too. I guess I didn't realize. it.
So,
This is,
to you.
this is for comparable communities. But this is 17Ds, we don't need 17.
Is this something that people are
41Cs
doing now, or they've already
Just
done?
to
Is that?
So another community is 41Cs, this is what we're looking at. So we can be definitely in line with them. Okay, so you can have that late. 17Ds is gonna make a little bit more.
Is this something that he recently changed these, or is it stuff?
No,
you've
it's
always
what's happening is people are
Rochester's 1,000,
unable
70 years
to,
old.
of course, taxes are getting high, real estate values increase.
Right, but is this something new implemented for all these, or they already been?
No, this is what stands right now in these communities.
Yeah.
So there's yours.
Are we looking at communities our size, more or less?
We're looking at surrounding communities. If you look, it's Mattapoisett, Fairhaven,
Yeah.
Rochester, Middleborough, Lakeville, Freetown. So they're all abutting towns. Not necessarily, the demographic, of course, is gonna change
Yeah,
because
more
of
or
how the
less.
setup is, but if you, as you can see, where we stand right now, like, for example, for the 41C credit,
So ours is 70, and then income if you're single is 13,000, income if you're married is 15,000. Gross assets, if you're single, is 28,000, and if you're married is 30,000.
Just like Fairhaven then?
Yeah,
yep,
Middleborough.
exactly. Fairhaven has the threshold that was set in 2000.
They have a $500, we have 1,000, correct?
No, we have 500.
$500.
Rochester's is higher, but their median income is higher too,
Yeah.
as well. Middleborough, I would say, is comparable, to at least increase the gross receipts, because that's really where the seniors are right now. And that is pretty low in today's world, you know, if you think about it. And the whole estate of the 40 to 55 married, maybe 40 to 50, because that's a number you can definitely you can move.
So on
But
this,
they went to the whole estate limit set by the state, which is the 40,000 to
Yeah.
55,000.
but this is something we're gonna wait on to have Bob present, right?
Yes, but all of you need to look at that. I'm gonna draft an article for the verbiage for the March meeting, but what needs to be thought about is, A, the credit, if you wanna change the credit, B, the age for qualifiers, and C, the financials regarding the gross receipt and whole estate. So those are all the things that really need to be taken into consideration by the board in order to move forward and try to get the article at town meeting.
Give these people.
Without getting into too much
Yeah.
detail, are we gonna have final say of this, or will we have to be overshadowed?
Final say of the article is submission to the Board of Selectmen's office and town administrator. If that article makes the warrant, that is not to the discretion of the Board of
This is what I'm
Assessors.
getting.
So it's up to the town to vote.
So
We can
the
present it, we
selectmen,
can vote on it,
the
present it,
selectmen
yeah.
need to approve the article to hit the warrant, then the warrant goes to the open town meeting for approval or denial. Is that what, did I?
That's,
Oh,
you,
okay.
I didn't wanna get too in-depth, but yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
and that's about it on that one. So just something for you guys to
Yeah.
really look at. I'm gonna provide this to Bob as well, so he'll have a few weeks to absorb some of that information too. It's a lot at first, and it's a lot of numbers and
Yeah.
moving
Yeah.
around, so.
It's not that much
not
different,
horrible.
it's not really much different, it's,
And we're looking at the next meeting date to take place March 15th. It's a Wednesday at 4 PM. I do have matters for executive session, and then we need to reconvene to accept what goes on
So
there.
we need to make a motion to go in prison and come back.
Yes, we gotta come back.
I'll make a motion to
I'll second that.
go into executive reconvene.
All in favor?
Aye.
We need a motion to get into back into town.
I'll make a motion to go back into open session.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
We need to vote on some,
I'm gonna go through a list of what was discussed in executive session for the vote to be accepted in open session. So review of FY 2023 personal exemptions, the review of FY 2023 real estate and personal property abatement applications, map 15 lot 437, map 24 lot 166, map 24 lot 177, 179, and personal property account numbers 1267 and 87. The review of application of right of first refusal for map 3, lot 14 and 15, and a decision of chapter 61A, map 4, lot 45E.
do we have to prove it?
I will make a motion to accept all that, if you're done with that.
Mm-hmm.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Just a reminder, our next meeting is March 15th, 2023 at 4 PM, and that the March 1st deadline for forms of list, income and expense, and the charitable organizations is approaching.
Anything else?
That's it.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.